Grigori Perelman is one of the greatest mathematicians alive today, and here's why. He solved one of the 7 Millennium Problems, each of which have a $1 million reward for the one who manages to solve any one of them. They are so difficult that only one of them has been solved since the year 2000 when they were announced by the Clay Mathematics Institute. This was the one solved by Dr. Perelman in 2006, which is known as the Poincaré conjecture. I'm not going to get into the details of the actual math problem and what it entails, but it was conjectured by the French mathematician Poincaré in 1906, and it has to do with a 4-dimensional sphere, I think. I'll let Vsauce take care of the rest of that explanation. That he made a breakthrough in the field of mathematics and solved a millennium problem was enough to earn him the reputation of an eminent mathematician. But what makes this story even more interesting is that he did it for shits and giggles. What I mean by that is that Dr. Perelman qualified for, but declined the $1 million prize. He also declined the Fields Medal given by the International Congress of Mathematicians, the largest conference for the topic of mathematics, and which had a $15,000 prize associated with it. The Fields Medal has been described as the Nobel Prize equivalent for mathematics. Dr. Perelman stated, "I'm not interested in money or fame. I don't want to be on display like an animal in a zoo. I'm not a hero of mathematics." In 2005, Perelman quit his position at the Steklov Institute, and it is possible that he abandoned the field of mathematics after solving the Millennium Problem. It's difficult to say what he does now because he has rejected all interviews with media personnel since then. Clearly, fame was never his object. In an article in the New Yorker in 2006, he states, "Almost all mathematicians are conformists. They are more or less honest, but they tolerate those who are not honest. It's not people who break ethical standards who are regarded as aliens. It is people like me who are isolated." This is one humble genius who will likely never be understood by the world. He will remain an enigma, a silent hero of mathematics who would rather hide his virtue than endure the disingenuous flattery of the multitudes. I cannot say that I blame him. Take a look around at what the people praise and what they condemn, and you will soon find that they often praise exactly that which deserves condemnation, and they censure exactly that which should be esteemed. Paraphrasing Plato, no one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. Regarding the Millennium Problem, here are some quotes given by Dr. Perelman. "Emptiness is everywhere and it can be calculated, which gives us a great opportunity. I know how to control the universe, so tell me, why should I run for $1 million? If the proof is correct, then no other recognition is needed." And the cheekiest quote of all, "You guys are thinking of money. I do this because it's fun." Posterity will not forget the story of Dr. Perelman and his courageous protest against the ethical standards in the field of mathematics. In fact, I've written a poem in dedication to Dr. Perelman, and here it is. "Why did Perelman decline a healthy sum, a treasure he did deserve? For genius, the Millennium Prize he won, yet for wealth he did not serve. In verse I shall explain why the bearded Russian sage, without any drive for gain, solved a problem of this age. Said he, I know the ways of the universe, worthless to me is the prize. What other men cherish is that which I curse, yeah, the world dances to lies. In a language foreign to mankind, I calculate, I refine. It is an abstract mountain I climb, and I do not count the time. I neglect food, in place of it I study. Passionless, with a clear mind, I ignore pleasures, lest it get muddy, and knowledge I fail to find. I've eaten the bread of angels, leave me be. I could become rich like you, but the world should have less of dishonesty and more of simple virtue.